Wet with Simeon, Courtie and Elaine Hill.
Hey! Hello and welcome to Get Wet!
It's the only game show on television that's wetter than a haddock's handbag.
This is a show with the wildest and the wettest games on the box, and I'm off to sort out the first game.
And before I tell you who the teams are playing Get Wet today, just come over here and have a look at this. This is my favourite thing we've got here, because not only have we got thousands of gallons of water, but we've got our own shipwreck too. Oh yes, and on this shipwreck is something very special. It is the star prize, the pièce de résistance. It's the big one. They'll be scrabbling around the deck of the wreck and scuba diving in the murky depths of the harbour wall. So, who is looking for success on the wreck later today? Let's meet the teams in today's Get Wet. First of all, the orange team, Michelle and Stuart, the Romley Rangers. And the green team are Rebecca and Nick, the Teddington Tornados. Let's give our teams their first challenge, the big splash.
Okay, the big splash is a race like any other where the teams are going to be picking up points that lead to big prizes. So first of all, the teams have to come down these chutes here, over to this valve to open it, which operates the water cannon at the other side of the pool. And then, pick up this ramp. Quite difficult. And then jump in here. Then they have to get over the monkey bars right along to the end, jumping into these huge big hamster wheels here, working their way across the pool to where Sim is.
And hopefully along the way they will have picked up plenty of doubloons. Bronze is worth 5, silver worth 10, and if they get this far, they can pick up a gold doubloon worth 20 points. Of course, the problem is, if the other team beat you here, they can make your life very difficult on those wonder wheels with one of these babies, the old water cannons. There's 100 points to be gained on this game, but only 2 minutes to do it. So teams, if you're standing by, ready, set, get wet! The first problem for the teams, of course, is to get underwater and activate those valves that will trigger the water cannons. They've achieved that. The water cannons are up and running. Their next problem is to get up those ramps. They've managed that with incredible speed. It takes a bit of teamwork to get up those ramps, but the monkey bars are the real problem, because with wet hands, you just slip off those monkey bars. The orange team are definitely in the lead at this stage, making their way over. And they have indeed got the doubloon. Okay, the green team have got a bit of catching up to do. If the orange team can just master those huge hamster wheels, they could be in with a chance of getting 20 points at the pontoon. The orange team are making very easy work of those wonder wheels. They're picking up points all over the place. But no one seems to be heading for the pontoon. It just needs one person to get hold of those water cannons, and you can make life very tricky for the other team. Wait a minute, what's this? The green team are making a direct run for the pontoon, and I think they will be the first to collect the 20 points. Those water cannons are just dying to be used, aren't they? They're both up there at the same time, orange and green, both making life very tricky for the opposite team member. There is still plenty of points in the water, though, and everything to play for. Orange having a few problems with their water cannon. Doesn't work so well when it's with the spray. Just a few closing seconds to get some points. What a manic game. Let's get this lot out of the water and find out how the scores stand.
Well, Sim, at this early stage, the Teddington Tornados have 60 points, but the Romley Rangers are in the lead with 70.
It's still very close. And what a first game, eh?
Absolutely brilliantly played. What can I say? They were great.
They're off to a fine start as well, because you're all soaking wet. OK, let's find out what you've won so far and what you can still win on today's show.
Level 1, 50 points, and it's your move with this exciting electronic chess game. Level 2, 75 points. It looked like a crazy cartoon with this trendy t-shirt and record bag. Level 3, 100 points, and carry your sounds with you with this cool personal CD player. Level 4, 125 points, and get wet in style with this bodyboard, snorkel and mask.
So each of you has already won yourselves an electronic chess game, and there are more points to be gained in just a second. The orange team are the high flyers at the moment. In fact, Stuart, you're a bit of a high flyer yourself, aren't you?
Yes, I want to be a pilot.
So what do you want to fly?
Boeing 767s.
Are they the big ones, yeah?
Yeah.
And Rebecca, you're obviously a keen swimmer. Have you got any ambitions in that direction?
No, actually I want to become a professional footballer.
A professional footballer?
Yeah.
Well, there's
Fair
one
play.
for girl power.
Fair play. OK, we've got more points to be gained now as we play Celebrity Secrets. And the celebrity revealing all for us today, give it up, please, for Gladiator Rebel! I feel like such a wimp next to you. Rebel, thanks for coming in. What's going to happen is Rebel will give each team 3 facts about herself. The problem is that they may be made up. All you have to do, guys, is sort out which is true and which is false. Each one you get right is worth 10 points, so a possible 30 for each team. If you're ready, Michelle, and the orange team, Rebel, reveal your 3 facts to the orange team.
Okay, here we go. I won a bronze medal in the 4x4 relay in the 1992 Olympics.
False.
It's true, I'm afraid, it's true. My most irritating habit is making up my own words to records.
What do you think? What do you think, Michelle?
True.
It's true.
Hey, good one.
I once ate 3 plates of chips in one setting.
False.
That's right, it's false.
I was going to say that. So, the orange team have done quite well. Over to the greens, really.
OK, Greens, good luck. On you go.
Okay, Cliff Richard is one of my favourite singers.
False.
You got that right. John Regis, a 200-metre goal specialist, is my fiancé.
False.
True, I'm afraid. Okay. Science was my best subject at school.
False.
You're right there.
Well done.
Well done, guys, well done. OK, so Rebel has revealed her secret, and all we need to do now is find out how that's affected the scores.
Well, Sim, the Teddington Tornadoes have 80 points at the moment, but in the lead, the Romley Rangers with 90 points.
OK, folks, I'm off to get game 2 ready.
Rebel, can you hang around for a bit?
I shall.
OK, reveal a few more secrets later in the show.
Only a few more.
Oh, just a few more. OK,
Just a
well, you
few.
might as well stay around now and enjoy the action as our teams play Hole in My Bucket.
This game is all about carrying water from these taps here, up the ramps, and into the barrels over there. But as you can see, these buckets are full of holes, which makes it far more tricky.
So this ought to be a fast and furious game. But then again, you haven't seen how they're dressed. Let's hear it, please, for the teams. Well, you look fantastic, I have to say. You already know your challenge. We have little markers on the level tubes. You get 5 points for every level that you achieve, 30 points available, but only 1 minute to get that water into the barrel. So if you're ready, my little sea creature chums, ready, set, get wet! Well, by my reckoning, both teams did about the same. I think they've both got to level 4, so let's see how that's affected the scores.
Yes, you're quite right, Sim, because the Tornadoes have 100 points, but still in the lead, the Rangers with 110. So, both teams are on level 3, which means they already have the chess game, the t-shirt and bag, and the personal CD. Still to play for, the bodyboard, snorkel and mask.
The prize piles are mounting, so is the tension, because the points really matter at this stage in the game. Our teams are back to back. We have Nick and Stuart, and the reason they can't see each other is because we're about to play Celebrity Secrets Round 2. And the twist with this round is that Rebel will give 6 facts all about rebels. You guys have to decide which are true and which are false, but don't shout out true or false. If you think it's true, put your thumb up. If you think it's false, put your thumb down. We'll keep track of the scores. Each correct answer is worth 5 points, so a possible 30. So Rebel, if you're ready, reveal your 6 secrets to the teams.
Question 1. James Dean appeared in a film with Rebel in its title. True.
True.
Jacobite rebellion in 1745 was Robert the Bruce against Edward I of England.
Tough one.
False. During the American Civil War, the rebel army were the Confederates. True. Rebel is a famous perfume by Yves Saint Laurent. False. Rebel is the name of a cat who sits on the wall in Coronation Street. False. A rebel is a person or thing that resists authority or control. True.
And there we go, 6 tough questions, and what a tense moment. Let's see how that's affected the scores.
Well, Sim, the Teddington Tornadoes have 115 points, but the Romley Rangers still in the lead with 135.
It's not over yet. Thank you very much, Rebel. Hang around, though. You'll enjoy this. Possibly the toughest challenge of all for our teams, to walk on water.
That is definitely not as easy as it looks. We've got 6 blue balls on this side, 6 green balls on this side. What do we want? We want the 6 green balls on that side and the 6 blue balls on that side. All the teams have to do is walk on water. We're going to play this game one team at a time. The orange is in the lead, so they're going to go first. There's 5 points for every ball correctly swapped, and they've got 1 minute 30 in which to do it. So if you're ready, teams, set, get wet!
It's a sticky start for the orange team. Yes! Oh, brilliant. Stuart is the first to get across. But Michelle's still struggling on the other side. Keep going, guys, keep going. This is so much more tricky than it looks. Michelle's not having much luck at all, but Stuart's got the hang of it. He's already running back across with his 3rd effort, but there are even Stuart's in the water. And as the game goes on, it gets more difficult because, as you can see, those little stepping stones drift apart and become harder to jump onto. The top tip here seems to be to run as fast as you can because they don't have a chance to slip out from under you. Having said that, Michelle just managed it just by hopping carefully from one to the next. Can she make it back? Oh, she's lost the ball. She's going to have to go for a bit of a sprint to get that one back. No, she's ignoring it. Good on her. Stuart's having a nightmare, but he is going to make it. He lost his ball, though, sadly, and he's going to start running it back with the blue. Can he? He's there. Oh, he just ran for that blue block and didn't quite make it. Michelle took a dive. Neither of the orange team seem to care at this moment. They just do not care. They are both soaking. Well, a brilliant effort by the Romley Rangers for the orange team. Let's see how the Teddington Tornadoes do as the green team walk on water.
Ready, set, get wet!
Rebecca is off to a fine start there. They have got the hang of this. Look at the green team go. Oh, just made it, Nick. He nearly ended up in the drink, but he's over there. Rebecca's having a few problems now as the blocks get slippy. You're starting to see the problems. The longer this game goes on, the bigger the gap between the blocks. That was a big stretch for Rebecca there, but she just made it. The points are mounting up here, but we've got our first casualty. Nick is in the drink. And believe me, they're going to get a lot wetter by the end of this game. Just managing to claw herself. Can she get up there with the ball? Yes, she's managed to rescue herself, and she'll get that point. Meanwhile, Nick is racing up behind her. Oh, they're going to have trouble on the way back now. Those blocks are well spread out, but Rebecca doesn't care. She's going for it, but she's in the water. Nick, go for it. Took a dive, and so did Rebecca. This is where the game does get difficult. The blocks are wet, they're slippy, and they are moving all over the place. This is possibly the hardest point in the game because there's so much space between the blocks and they're soaking. Oh, Nick's is he gonna be able to get one more point in before the time is up? That's it! Time is up. It was a fine effort by the green team, but while we tot up the points, let's just have a look at what a slippy problem it can be to walk on water. Well, all that madness was actually very crucial because that was the deciding game that will choose which team is going to search for hidden treasure on the wreck. Voiceover man, tell us the final scores.
Well, Sim, what a tremendous finish from both teams with the Romley Rangers on 155 points, but the last chess questers of this series, the Teddington Tornadoes on 160!
Unbelievably close. I mean, guys, in this game, victories don't come any closer than 5 points. You were so close. But you have done very well out of it, haven't they, Elaine?
Absolutely. You're going to go home with some great prizes. In fact, you've won an electronic chess game each, a T-shirt and record bag each, a personal CD player each, and a bodyboard, snorkel and mask each. So that's absolutely fantastic.
You've done pretty well out of it.
In fact, all that's left to do now is for you to swim for home. Thank you very much, Orange Team. You've been great fun.
Thanks, guys. Let's hear it for them. Off you go. Okay, Elaine, if you could take Nick and Rebecca to get kitted up for the final game. You've got some scuba gear to get on, so if you want to go and get that sorted out, because we are approaching the time when our team take on the chest quest. Before I explain how the quest works, let's just have a look at the star prize Nick and Rebecca can win.
Who needs the hassle of waiting for your holiday snaps to be developed? Try the ultimate do-it-yourself with this awesome digital camera, complete with its very own printer. Say cheese, instant pictures.
Cool prize. Those things are state-of-the-art cameras, and they can win one of those each if they complete the chest quest. So, this is how it works. Inside this golden chest is that star prize, and because it's so valuable, we've locked the chest twice. What Nick and Rebecca have to do is find the 2 golden keys that open the chest.
Nick's first key opens the chest where he will find a stopcock. This will open the valve to the water flow to flush out the mallet, with which he can smash the water pots, where he will find the key to the trunk. In there, he will find a crowbar to prise open the packing cases, and in there lies his golden key. Meanwhile, down below, Rebecca's first key opens the chest where she will find the key to the safe. Inside the safe is a money bag with which you can raise the lobster pot. Under this is the key to the watertight door, behind which lies her golden key.
Once they've got the keys to the chest, all they have to do is unlock the padlock, unlock the chest, and shabam, the chest quest is complete. As you can see, Rebecca is just being kitted up at the moment in her scuba gear with Elaine. And as you can also see, as scuba diving is a dangerous business, our safety divers are down in the water should any assistance be needed down below. You won't miss any of the action because Slim and Jackie are down there with their underwater cameras. And likewise, we have our camera crew all across the deck to see how Nick is getting on, searching for the golden key on the wreckage. I think we're almost set to go. In fact, our teams are ready, so please go mad for Nick and Rebecca! Looking good. Looking good. Come over here. Okay. All right, okay. It's a bit of a tense moment. Rebecca's just going to have the final checks done. Elaine, you're fit to go down and just put the final finishing touches to the competition elements down there. In she goes. While Rebecca's being kitted up. Nick, I just have to ask you, mate. You've got state-of-the-art digital cameras each if this goes well. How are you feeling?
Nervous but confident.
Pretty confident you're going to do it, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're all wishing you luck. You're going to have 3 minutes up there to complete the task. Rebecca has had the finishing touches done. Her flippers are in place. What each of you need is the first key on your quest. There's your key. Nick, Rebecca, there is your key for the first chest down below. I think we're all ready to go. Let's give them a big send-off, please. Start the chest quest in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and they're off! You've only gone and done it. How do you feel? You've got a state-of-the-art camera each.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
Well done to both of you. We'll be back to give more prizes to more contestants, but best of all, to get wet. See you then. Bye-bye!